Hello, Links community. This is Jeffrey Cranford, and well, it's that time of year again. Once a year, we do an ask through the daily devotional. I wanted to give you just kind of a little bit of an update as to what's been happening over the last, 3 years really. Some of you know, some of you don't. Our beloved Jeff Hopper went to be with Jesus a little over 3 years ago. He battled cancer for about 5 years. And we had a very low operating budget for quite a while. Since Jeff's passed, our staff has increased by over 3 times. Our national office is going. We are expanding fellowships. Virtually every day we get a new fellowship started. Just under Meredith Kirk with the women, which we really just had just a few groups around the country, just with Meredith, we almost have 60 new women's fellowships. And we have many people in the field. The staff is almost 30 now. And as a result, our back office, our administrative staff, our HR, everything else, it's growing. We have about $750,000 budget for national. So this is an appeal for you to consider. Now, many of you may not even be involved in a Links Fellowship. You may not even be connected, to a field representative. But you just enjoy the daily devotional. I would just have you consider in your giving. Would you prayerfully consider in your giving thinking of Links during this time of year before the year end? We would deeply appreciate it. It reminds me of Paul's letter to the Corinthians when he was actually taking a contribution up for the poor saints in Jerusalem, and he was appealing to the Corinthians. He said, look, you have an abundance and it meets their need, and then their abundance has met your need, and in that there is equality. There's just an equality in the kingdom of God. Proverbs 23 says that don't buy truth. He said buy truth, but don't sell it. Well, that doesn't mean that you can buy truth. It just means go after truth. We want to help you go after truth and then have that truth become part of your very spiritual DNA. Now, in closing here, just dream out with me. We have something called Vision 1000. Around the world, we would love to see in the next 5 years 1,000 Links Fellowships. We are now over 300. So if we can triple between now and then, think of the impact that can have on a community. It's just unimaginable. We see, and I know this sounds a little grandiose, but we believe through reaching kings and queens and leaders and influencers and communities that we can actually change the atmosphere in a city. We really do believe that. Politics is one thing, but boy, the hearts have to be changed, and that's the beauty of the gospel. We change hearts. The prophet Ezekiel had seen that hundreds of years before the time of Jesus. God saying that, he was going to come down and he was going to give people a new heart and put a new spirit within them. If that happens across our country, it'll be a seismic shift, and we believe that Links is obviously not the sole mover of the gospel, but we believe that we play a critical role. And so, again, my appeal to you this 1 week a year, it's the only time we ask. We love bringing the devotional to you, and we love doing it for free, and we hope we can always do that. Would you consider in your giving Links, either on a monthly basis or just a one-time gift before the end of the year? Would you consider giving to Links this year so that we can continue the march of what God's called us to do among, some people that are very difficult to reach? As you can see behind me, we have 2 Links Fellowships right here at this club in La Quinta, California. One of my precious friends, Sid's right here. We're at his home, and this is happening, and we're reaching people. In fact, we were interrupted a minute ago because somebody came up the slope to say hello and involved and want to be involved. And so it's a unique thing that we do using golf. How ridiculous, using golf to reach people for the gospel. Thank you so much for your consideration. We hope you have a glorious day, and we really love you. Have a great day.